Aveline, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So we are on the 10th zodiac sign today, which means that we only have two left actually. So we got the Aquarius and Pisces left, but today we are building for the Capricorn. So this one is built in Windenburg on a 20 by 20 on the island of Windenburg. I feel like I chose this because I wanted to know I knew which direction I wanted to go in with the house itself, so the style. I just think that this sort of house looks really good in this area, but you could have it in Newcrest as well, for example. I don't know, I like the look of this house surrounded by forest, kind of, or like wilderness, if you will. So yeah, that's what that's about. It's got nothing to do with Capricorns whatsoever. But we're gonna talk a little bit about Capricorns, see what kind of traits they are connected, well, how do you say that? Not connected, but associated with. And I just want to quickly say before going into that I am not an expert when it comes to zodiac signs at all, or astrology or anything like that. Not even a little bit. I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am literally reading this off of a page because I know nothing. So if any of it is wrong and you know it's wrong because you are an expert, let us know in the comments. I am only doing the best that I can. So just wanted to put that out there as a disclaimer. Please don't come for me. But as for our dear Capricorns out there, so their element is Earth. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, I suggest you look it up because the 4 different elements do have some kind of influence on your sign. I think Earth, as far as I know, means that they're a little bit more grounded, or a little bit more, I get the sense that they're a little bit more stubborn, but I don't know, I might be wrong about that, so look it up if you want to know. Their colors are brown and black, which I definitely tried to convey through the interior and also a little bit through the exterior. At least I tried to. It's not my favorite color combination, so I was a little bit out of my element, a little bit out of my comfort zone with that color scheme, but I tried. Their quality is cardinal, which I still don't know what it means, but again, look it up, feel free to. Their day is Saturday. Their ruler is Saturn. Their greatest compatibility is Taurus and Cancer. Their lucky numbers are 4, 8, 13, and 22, and you are a Capricorn if you are born between the 22nd of December and the 19th of January. Their strengths are that they are responsible, disciplined, self-control, or they have self-control, and they are good managers, so they have like a good overview, if you get what I mean. They have, their weaknesses are that they are know-it-alls, unforgiving, condescending, and always expecting the worst. I feel like this is going to be so bad when we get to Aquarius because that's my sign, and I'm going to sit here and defend myself when I talk about the weaknesses. It's going to happen. Like, I know it's going to happen anyway. So it just hit me right now. That's probably going to happen. Yeah, but don't take it personally. It's just the website saying this. I have no opinions on it whatsoever. Capricorns like family, tradition, music, understated status, and quality craftsmanship. I don't know what understated status means, so if anybody understands that, let a girl know, help a girl out, because I literally have no clue. Is it like underdogs? Do they like the underdog? Is that what it means? I'm not right? I'm wrong. Anyway, and they dislike almost everything at some point. That's literally what it says. I'm sorry, I find that so funny. I read it and I was just laughing out loud in my office. Like, they just dislike almost everything at some point. Like, that's fair. They just go through phases where they dislike different things. That is okay. So, I don't know. If you are a Capricorn, does any of that suit you? Does it fit you? I don't really know any Capricorns off the top of my head, so I can't even compare it to anybody. I actually know 2, but they don't fit this. I don't think so. So other than that, like, not even one bit. Yeah, no. So other than that, like, I don't really know any other Capricorns, so let me know if it suits you, fits you, if you can relate to it. Let us know in the comments. So I'm gonna do like I did with Sagittarius. I'm just gonna read out loud the top bit here of text just because it kind of like explains it a little bit more. So it says that Capricorn is a sign that represents time and responsibility, and its representatives are traditional and often very serious by nature. These individuals possess an inner state of independence that enables significant progress both in their personal and professional lives. They are masters of self-control and have the ability to lead the way, make solid and realistic plans, and manage many people who work for them at any time. They will learn from their mistakes and get to the top based solely on their experience and expertise. And that is definitely the vibe I get from Capricorns, like from what I've read about them before, is that they are the like very educated sort of sign. Like they just know things and they're very focused on career, if you get what I mean. Like they just do very well career wise in my I don't know because I don't know like I can't compare it to anyone because the two guys I know that are Capricorns, they're not like this at all, but like the idea of a Capricorn, if you get what I mean, has in my head as well been like very focused on studies, very focused on work, make it natural leaders, for example. So I don't know if I'm right about that. If you are into zodiac signs, let me know. Or I shouldn't say zodiac signs, but I should say if you're into astrology, let me know. Like if you have actually, I know it's a thing you can study, but also follow throughout years. And if you're one of those people, let us know. I would love to read a little bit more about Capricorns. So yeah, but as for the house, in connection with everything I just read out loud for you, I wanted it to, so I read through this, and the first thing that came to mind was a more contemporary kind of tiny house, and then make it sort of minimalistic. I don't love a full-on minimalistic interior, as you can probably tell. It's just not my thing. So I definitely toned down on the clutter. There's not a whole lot of it in this house, and that is very much on purpose because of self-control and discipline. So I think I see discipline as being like, we're cleaning up today, like, and it's happening today. It never happens in my household. If I say I'm cleaning up today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but then I'll actually do it tomorrow. So I can't relate to that, which is why my house is slightly cluttered. But a Capricorn's house, because of this, wouldn't be. If you are a Capricorn and you have a cluttered house, you go. Just don't take me seriously right now, okay? I also want to quickly mention, because I saw this in a comment on an earlier Zodiac tiny house video, that you are not your sun sign 100%. You have to look into like a birth chart and then find out your other signs that also influence all of that, okay? So anyway, yeah, I'm learning as I go here, but definitely have learned a few things throughout this series, which has been pretty fun. So one thing as well that I wanted to, so everything is supposed to look a little bit luxurious, a little bit in here, but also like the bed, for example, it's from Eco Lifestyle. So at least I'm pretty sure I went with that one in the end. I might have gone, no, I definitely did. So we're talking about quality craftsmanship. I wanted everything to just look nice and like well crafted as well. I think that's a well crafted bed. You could have gone for a different one as well, but it looks like it's actually been crafted instead of made in a factory, if you get what I mean, because it has this like DIY look to it. So I think it looks nicely well made. So in my opinion, yeah. And I'm also not usually into using wall sculptures or wall decor like the one that's hanging above the bed. I don't know, it's just not something that comes very natural to me normally when I do interiors, but I felt like for something like this house for Capricorns, it would feel fitting for some reason. So I decided to look around in the catalog to see if I could find something that was brown and a wall decor piece, and I found that one. I can't remember where it's from. I think it might be DU, or I can't remember. High school years? No. Is it Discovery University? I don't know. It has like there's a lot of funny swatches to it, so I am questioning. I can't remember. See, I don't ever use wall sculptures, so I don't even remember where they're from. But in general, just trying to make every item look like they've been very very carefully chosen for the interior, and also like there's some quality to the item. So I'm trying to do that at least. You might not agree with me, but that's the beauty of opinions. Literally every person on the planet has one, and it's okay if yours differs from mine. So yeah, I'm giving you a thumbs up, and you can't see me, but just so you know, I'm okay with it. It actually says belonging to the element of Earth, like Taurus and Virgo. This is the last sign in the trio of practicality and grounding. So I wasn't really, like, they are grounded. I wasn't really off with that one. See, I have learned things, but whatever that means, you're a practical sign and you like to study and you like to progress in your career field, and you know a lot of things. That's the idea I have of Capricorns. So I don't know if that suits you. Let me know, and if it doesn't, look up your birth chart. Get a little bit acquainted with your birth chart and try to see what it says. Because I don't know, I've been kind of into this stuff while doing this series, so I've been learning a little bit about it and stuff. Been looking up my own birth chart and everything as well. So the one thing that I found it was the same thing with Sagittarius actually. It didn't really say anything specific like they like to read or they like to cook or anything like that. So the only thing, Sagittarius had nothing like that other than travel. So but it does say that they like music, Capricorns. So I decided to both include a music player in the house itself, but there's also a couple of guitars here on the porch. So I don't know, it doesn't say they like to play music, but they like music. But I also have this idea now that when I really think about it, that the kind of music that Capricorns would like, in my head, is more like classical music for some reason. So maybe not music like played on guitars, but like, you know, string music, that sort of thing. So I don't know, but wasn't really feeling like putting down a violin, I'm not gonna lie. So you got the two guitars instead, and then with a couple of chairs so they can sit out there and like chill with maybe some family members visiting or something and like play guitar together or something while looking over the pool, and also the beautiful view that they have here on the island in Windenburg, because it's stunning. So there's just a lot of water. It's very nice. I suppose I could also have built like a traditional tiny suburban, but I don't know. They're kind of like difficult to make tiny, I'm not gonna lie, so they often turn into cottages for me, so I felt like this was the better route to go with. But anyway, I hope you like this build. If you do, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the tutorial files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box as well as in the pinned comment, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel. So if you like to read and you like to watch videos where people talk about books, recommend books, and all that stuff, definitely consider checking out the channel. But that is all I got for you guys today. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
I've been running around in circles for so long. I never really understood what I did wrong. Was trying hard to find a place where I belong. I lived an empty life, but had to carry on. I guess I really was giving up on love, and I tried to block those feelings off. Did I know? In a millisecond, then it all came back when I thought that everything was lost. On a cold November night, when I met my Mrs. Right, made my feelings come to life again. When I thought I didn't care, I just saw her standing near, made my feelings come to life again. Now I wake up every morning next to her. I gotta pinch myself to prove that she's my girl. There's no place I'd rather be here in this world.